Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Morrowind. Well, last time, I tried to beat up this Nord in front of me, and it turns out I can't. I am so bad at punching, he just stood there and took it. And that was really humiliating. So today, right, we need to sort that out. I need to get much better at hand-to-hand combat, though, okay, what I didn't realise is, yes, you're not initially trying to damage your opponent at all. That's why I was doing no damage to this guy. Because what you're actually doing, at first at least, is draining their fatigue. That's why I was failing so much, because fatigue just comes back naturally over time. So, in the event you miss too many punches in a row, the fatigue just comes back. So, right. I think I know what we need to do. Step 1, I'm going home, back to my Doom Fortress. Because I know for a fact that at various points I picked up, yes, a special armor that gave benefits to hand-to-hand combat. I'm just not 100% sure whether I bothered keeping those bits of armor. Okay, I kept 1, which is like, you know, a starting point, I guess. But if we blend that with a higher attack using the septum ring, that's not actually that bad at all. Especially when I can use the Stendaran belt for another 5 points of attack, so, okay, 15 attack points, that's actually not bad at all. So okay, step 1 is, yeah, 23, plus 15, plus of course, yeah, I can add loads more on with Berserk, which honestly I'm surprised didn't work better when I tried that previously, but, okay. Let's get that a little bit higher before we do anything. A quick divine intervention over to Sadrith Mora, though irritatingly the local fighters guild doesn't offer hand-to-hand training. Well, that's fine, if we just a mage guild teleport back to Balmora, my old friend Tasfat, the Dwemer expert, he does, though, okay, luckily I did bring some stuff with me in order to, sell, because, yes, I didn't realise my money had got quite this low. Right, $2 grand in hand from my old retired gauntlets and whatnot. Let's just do a fair bit of training with you, my friend. 30, I'd say, should hopefully do the job. You know what, screw it. Tiny bit more, just for safety. Let's just take everything I can afford here. So, okay, that's 33, 34. I don't think we can quite get to 35. No, I'm now pretty much bankrupt again. But now, I should be much better at punching. And after quickly selling one more piece of armor too, I did have one other idea, which is, okay. Falco said, you can't hit this guy with a weapon, you can't damage him with magic. However, if what I need to do by punching him is get his fatigue down to 0, what if I made a spell that did the same thing? It's not going to hurt him, but it is going to make it way easier to knock him down, because he's going to have less fatigue to get through by punching, so, oh, this could work beautifully. Welcome to the spellbook, Punching is for Losers. Okay, that in hand, we're going back to Saltzheim. Okay, Hroldar, I appreciate the last time we did this, it was pretty bloody humiliating, but this time, okay, this time I think it's going to go better, so step 1, let's just try with my basic new loadout here. So 35 odd hand-to-hand, then we just choose the septum ring, blending that with the Stendaran belt, so right, that is a good solid amount of bonus attack. And now we just start punching, so okay, we're hitting him again, hitting him some more. Okay, he's still avoiding some hits, but we're doing much better. Like, if we blended this with, say, flipping, you know, Berserk or whatnot, oh dear, Hroldar, this is not going so well for you, actually. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, just keep punching him, keep punching him. It's time for you to give up, Hroldar, okay? I don't want to break out the magic spell, but if I have to, I will, and I'll not give in. Hang on, was that him? I thought he was surrendering, but no, I think I just clicked the wrong button there. Sorry, my mistake. Okay, just keep punching him. Keep punching him some more. It's all going to be fine. I thought we had him for a second, but no. He was just confirming he's not going to give in. And there we flipping go. Okay, I'll go away. Just stop hitting me. Just give me a moment to collect myself. I promise I'll be gone the next time you come back. That's going to leave such a bruise. So, right. It took, you know, a quick trip back to Vardenfell, but I'm now much better at punching. And I didn't even need to cheat. Also, now he's willing to talk to me, I am willing to make friends with him. So, the thought had crossed my mind. No one's told me that in so long. I feel the same way. It's been some time for me now. So, okay, me and a Hroldar, we've fallen in love over our shared enthusiasm for punching and being punched respectively. And off he goes into the wilderness. Good work, Arya. I appreciate you not being too harsh with him. Things could get back on track now, and not a minute too soon. Take the news to Carnius, will you? And here, take this. It's not much, but I'd like to reward those that can follow orders, though, yeah, by the sounds of it, had I just got out a hammer and murdered that guy, yeah, Carnius might have been the one to reward me instead. So, right, Falco wants to do things nice and by the book. Carnius just wants to make a profit no matter what, and, okay. The problem is, I'm a shareholder in this mine, meaning if I follow the more dubious route of Carnius, it's possible that, yes, I might make a lot more money at the end of this. Still, no need to rush home using divine intervention or anything, because, yeah, looking at the map, we should be somewhere around here, I think. That would suggest one of the 6 stones I need to visit is barely round the corner. Yeah, if we just mosey north or west from Raven Rock, should be somewhere around here, though the map can be a little bit imprecise, so, yeah, eyes open for the exact type of pillar we're looking for. And okay, I'm somewhere nearby to where I should be, though, well, I'm passing by. Something else here. Galia the Mumbling's dwelling. Okay. They've just stumbled across a random hermit here, so, hello there, friend. Who are you precisely? I'm sorry, but I'm not in the mood for visitors right now. Just look at this mess. Do you see what that foul Draugr has done? He's ruined my dwelling and stolen my only friend. My entire family was lost at sea a few months ago, and now I'm all alone. My only companion is Oddfrid Whitelip. She talks to me, she tells me things, and tells me the future. I rescued her from Colbjorn Barrow many months ago, but she's been kidnapped by a Draugr who lives in Colbjorn. Apprentice, will you go to the Barrow and rescue Oddfrid Whitelip? If you do, Oddfrid will help me reveal your future. Okay. I'm not sure what Oddfrid is, but I suspect she's not a person. So, the Barrow in question is southeast near the coast. So right, next time I'm passing by, head in there and try and rescue this guy's friends. So okay, mosey along the coast and keep your eye out for the right stone, because unfortunately, there's a lot of very tall stones on this island, making finding the right one a bit on the tricky side, though. Okay. This bare minimum might be partly what we're after, and hello there, you're one of those witches, aren't you? Just need to go down if you'd be so kind, lovely. Now is this? No. Bloodskull Barrow. Not the right barrow, in fact, so... okay, can't deny. The fact that you're trapped makes me much more interested, because none of the others have been trapped so far. Okay. So what's so special about this location? I mean, sure. It's locked and trapped up when all the others haven't been. Best as I can tell, it's identical. So yeah, several I've seen before. Just a big entrance hallway, and one burial chamber at the rear. Okay, I suspect we'll be coming back here later. Okay, still haven't seen the tomb that guy was mentioning. However, I'm pretty sure up top of this here hill, there's the Earthstone. So, travel northeast to the Cave of Hidden Music and learn the Song of the Earth. Now, funnily enough, from that pillar, Bloodskull Barrow that I just went into, that actually is precisely northeast. So, okay. Could there be some sort of hidden music in here? Okay, well, one thing I did miss was a Bloodskull. A named unique sword in here. Nothing to do with music, though. I was about to... oh, blimey, hello! Oh, okay, wait, guys. Chill out for a second. let's just get some restore health going on here, because blimey, these guys are really, really, really hurting. They are damaging me badly. Okay, let's just get, you know, a little bit more restore health going on. Don't know what your guys' problem is, but okay. Now, do I have my shield up, by the way? Why did I put my shield away? Sometimes my shield just goes away. So, right, take out these guys. If you guys would like to hit my shield occasionally, I would appreciate that. Okay, down to 1, which is good. Okay. Turns out there was a secret in here. Whether it's anything to do with music or not, I don't know. Okay, if there is something in there, I'm not seeing it. But then again, this isn't really a cave, is it? That's just like, you know, a tomb. So, keep going in this direction. Maybe there's something further afield that's just more cavey. Here we go, just a little bit further. This looks more like a cave to me. Oh, on this occasion, it's once again marked as a dwelling. So, okay, we've got... Right. Living person. Now, are you okay, my friend? And also, do you have anything to do with, like, hidden music by any chance? Well, Matt, there's a certain look about you. You're no stranger to death or killing. You have some darker business you may be able to help me with. I'm gonna be honest, I was just looking for a music tutor. This is getting way darker than I was expecting. My husband Brandy has been running around behind my back with a harlot named Erna the Quiet. I love my husband, he's my whole world, but that world isn't big enough for both Erna and me. I want to earn a debt, but I'm no killer. Will you help me in this errand, Aria? You'll be well compensated, of course, so... I'm going to say yes, but that doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Alright, I'm willing to go and speak to Brandy and Erna and get their side of the story first. Oh, but here we go. Barely around the corner from, yes, the murder house. This looks like something. Hang about. Right, it's another flipping tomb. However, it is the cave of hidden music. And the question is, what precisely does that mean? Well, for one, this is much bigger than a usual... Okay, someone see me, that's fine. Hello over there, Draugi. You guys are seriously faster, by the way. Blimey. So, okay, just take you down, no trouble. Okay. Eyes open. Because we're not just here to, like, you know, kill everything and loot the place. And again, John. Check why you're here, because you can do that. So, in the Cave of Hidden Music, Ivar found himself in a large cavern where rocks hung from the ceiling and grew from the ground. He listened and heard the song of the earth, but it was faint. So he grabbed his mace and struck the rocks of the floor in time with the song. The song grew louder till it filled the cavern and his heart. So, right. We need to, like, find rocks growing out of the ground, presumably like stalagmites or whatnot. And then, yeah, hit them with my mace. Though, take out the local trouble at first, just to be safe. Okay, I think the locals are dead. Nearby to the entrance, there's a corpse here. Corpse that contains a huntsman's axe. And yeah, just fairly basic bits and pieces here. Right next to, yeah, a chest. Now, do I need any of this stuff? I don't think so. You know what? I'm going to take your axe, just in case this is important for some reason. But yeah, just need to keep on keeping on. The game was pretty clear about hitting rocks that grew out of the ground with... hang on, what did the story say? Did it say a mace, actually? Not an axe, and yeah, axes and maces are technically distinct, because maces are blunt, axes are just their own thing. Oh, and here we go. Down bottom of one of the branches. Chamber of Song. Right. If I did need that axe for some reason, this might be the right place for it, so... Okay. Well, I can now hear something. Okay, so a note, and then it goes up, up, and then down again. Question is, what precisely do I need to do with that tune? Oh, hang on. Right. The sound's created by, like, I don't know, volcanic gases being released or something. So, right, like I was saying, a note goes up twice, then down once. So presumably, wait for it to do that, wait for it to do that, wait for it to do that, wait for it to do that. Well then again, John, maybe you don't need to, like, hit it. Okay, you can just interact with it. You don't actually have to whack it with a stick. Except one small problem. The hollow stalagmites at the bottom don't produce the same noise, so I can't just repeat the order. This one in the middle is the lowest, then it goes to here, then here. So I think if it went, yeah, here, 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 back to you, there we go, we've recreated the sound just using a different pattern. And as a result, the pattern just changed. Okay, so now it wants to be, yeah, high going down, then a high at the end again. So I think it's you, 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 you. And there we go, the journal just updated again. So, okay, it repeated the new pattern, the sound swelled, and grew silent. So, okay, we successfully recreated the music and learnt the Song of the Earth. Also, there are just so many bloody chests in this area. Like, constantly, every single room, chests everywhere. Oh, but you know what? It was worth cracking them all open. Because you, sir, have got a matching piece of shoulder armor. So, okay, I'm no longer asymmetrical. That's much better. Right, back to the stone, reporting to you, my friend. And today we've got green sparkles. Lovely. And the other two, meanwhile, are actually pretty nearby to Fort Frostamoth. So, okay, we'll head back over that direction, check in with Carnius, and take care of those guys while we're in the neighborhoods. Not least as I do enjoy divine intervention. That makes life much easier. And okay, Carnius appears to be actively disappointed I didn't kill What's-His-Face, so, yeah, I'm guessing going forward, Carnius and Falco are going to potentially each have different solutions to the same problem. Still, bare minimum, I get myself promoted to steward of the East Empire Company, lovely. And once again, Carnius is suggesting we should come back in a few days, so, yes, for some reason the East Empire Company business appears to be kind of spaced out a bit. Presumably, so, you know, you don't just do nothing but this, you also go and take care of the skull business as well. Still, bright new day, and by the looks of it, the Sunstone should be pretty easy to track down. Just, yeah, mosey eastwards, and when the river comes to an end, it should be pretty much right there. Okay, the slight issue being, unlike the schematic, the river doesn't come to an end, it just keeps going out to sea, which is not bloody useful actually, so okay. Now it's not as good a method of, yes, navigation as I was expecting, but still. One thing around here. Frostlemain, that's not the same one we've seen before, is it? No, that was right by the water, so, oh my goodness, I love the bone wolves. They're adorable. And okay, once again, the same basic layout, just more of this here Stalgrim. So, okay. Just try and remember where all these barrows are. Sooner or later, we're gonna be needing them. Still, bare minimum, the Sunstone should be, yeah, north or, yeah, east of the river. So, crossover, no trouble with the fancy walruses. It's got to be somewhere around here-ish. And here we go. There's something very appropriate looking on top of this here hill. So, right. That's another good way to track them down. Generally, they're not just in a forest. They're like in a raised position. So, okay. Sunstone. Go to the west. Free the warm sun from the halls of penumbra. And if I face a pretty much perfectly due west, I can't help but notice, yeah. Pair of rocks. Another pair of rocks. Now, I'm wondering if that's supposed to be like, you know, leading me in a particular direction. Like these are the gates of penumbra or something like that. And I think I'm pretty much spot on because, yeah, go straight through those, then on to, presumably, cave beyond it over here. That will be my destination. And there we go, halls of penumbra. So, that one at least was nice and easy to navigate, though. John, halls of penumbra. Darkness. Pretty obvious that was about to happen when you think about it. So, that's fine. Let's just get a bit of light going on. Right. Bit of light I can now see. And also, okay, the journal has caught up with the fact that there is no light in here, but that's fine. I could just make my own light. So, deal with you, you stupid bastards. Take you out. As long as it's one at a time, we should be a-okay. Honestly, you know, the odd swing coming in, that's good for my blocking ability. That's absolutely fine. So, okay. Deeper and deeper. Just make sure, yeah, you've got the right spells to deal with all these situations. On this occasion, any light spell will do the job. Though possibly, could we, like, you know, light up these here torches? I mean, it feels like you should be able to light those, and gosh darn it, no. That would have been so clever. Shame on you, Morrowind. I'm guessing those are just going to, you know, light up on our way back out or whatnot. Just to mess with you a bit more. This area is kind of a maze, so, you know, you can't just brute force it in the dark. You'll get hopelessly lost. There's multiple ways to go, and if you can't see, it might be a bit difficult to figure out which one's the right one. Still, one of the dead ends is worth visiting because, right. Somebody, once upon a time, stashed a giant pile of loot here. Beautiful. Oh, though, I'm a tiny bit concerned. There might be something new up ahead. What are you, my friend? Because I do not remember seeing a giant spiky tortoise in the past, so, okay. You would appear to be... Oh, I don't like you. So, weird tortoise fish. So, okay. What precisely are... Oh, blimey! Okay, so, whatever the cock that thing is, don't take it lightly. Right, I'm just going to rest underground in this cave until I'm feeling in absolutely tip-top shape. And then, we're cracking out the good stuff. We're going to try paralysis magic, lightning nuke, all of my best abilities. And to facilitate that, I'm putting on the Mantle of Woe. So okay, that should get me up to 1,000 magicka. And I don't need to worry about any of the disadvantages because, yeah, I'm currently underground in a cave. I could cast like 10 lightning nukes in a row as well, so, right. You, my friend, we just need to paralyze you, and then we nuke you. So, go! Okay, he's not immune to that. Now we zap him. Now we zap him again. Bloody hell, he is not kidding around. Just, come on. Come on, just one more. Go, 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 go! Is he dead? Okay, he's dead, but bloody hell, what are you? A Lightkeeper Graal. That may have been his name, or possibly his species. I'm not sure, but... Okay. Next time you see those guys, do not flipping underestimate them. Alright, just take his eye. That might have been what we needed, I'm not sure. Jess. Then, keep on keeping on. On an ice wall. Would you like to throw the eye at the wall? Sure! Why not? Presumably that will break the wall, and thereby free the light. Okay, I think the light that was imprisoned has now officially been unimprisoned, so there we go. As I was expecting, all of the Majibbles have now lit up, but... Okay. Watch out for those bastards, because they are not messing about. Right, back outside, back to the sunstone, and naturally that is all glowing and orangey. Meaning that just leaves the tree stone. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was the very first one I saw, pretty much due north of the fort. So yeah, if we just go northwest from here, and look out for weird stuff on hilltops on the horizon, we should basically already be going straight at this thing. And there we go, we just get up to a nice high vantage point, look for a nice regular McGibble. I'm pretty sure that's you right there. On this occasion on a much smaller hill than, yeah, the others. So, you, sir, you're a bit hard to see, though, John. It's the tree stone. Obviously, it's going to be, you know, surrounded by trees, more so than the others. So, right. The first trees are gone. Travel east and find the one who has stolen the seeds. But be careful, he who has the seeds controls the trees. Okay. It's cooking spriggans, isn't it? So, okay, wait until morning so I can see what's going on. And then, yeah, head precisely due east. Though, is that, by any chance... Oh, yeah. I think I see one of those witches, but surrounded by spriggans. So, okay. That will be the trick. It's you right over there. So, okay, I think I know how we deal with you. It's time to crack out Emberstorm, because surely fire is going to work pretty well against plants. So, just aim right at the feet of the first one, then start, you know, casting over and over and over again, and maybe backing off a bit, just keep casting, keep casting, keep casting. I'm now out of... Oh, cock, this was John, this may have been a mistake. Okay, so maybe what we want to do is, like, do that a few times and then start running. Honestly, just back up even more. There is no reason to be, you know, anywhere nearby to these people. Just cast, cast again, cast again. This is doing good work, John. They're all going to come back from the dead, like, repeatedly. Right, so that's all my magic gone. Now we just get out my actual hammer. I've still got my shield. That was one of their lives. They've got 3 of them. So, oh, this is going to be a really interesting test of my healing capabilities. Because this is a nightmare, isn't it? So, right. No, John. Get some distance between you and them. Then get a few hits in. Take them out. Start running. Back off a bit more. Try not to run into any more trouble. There's not really a way for me to, like, focus down one, I don't think. So, okay, just keep healing. If I just keep dropping all the cooking and healing... There's so many around here. Can I maybe, yeah, get, say, some shielding up? Which I never normally do, but I feel like it might be a good idea on this occasion. Okay, I'm not sure I've got any, but I tell you what, this is positive, because on this occasion, some of them seem to have got themselves sort of staggered. Watch, John, watch the health. Keep drinking potions. This is why you carry so many cooking sandwiches with you. Just, yeah, double chug the potions, wait for your health to come back. Your stamina is in good shape. Try and focus down one if you can. Once. Oh! Okay. Let's try that again. But you know what? No, I think we can do this better. Well, one, try Blizzard. Maybe, you know, plants aren't immune to ice magic. I mean, it's worth a go. So just pop a Blizzard at them. It's going to do... that is damaging them. That is damaging several of them. In fact, you know what? That's some of them down immediately. Now, we just put another one at you. Please hit them. And okay. This is fine. One of them is now well ahead of the others. We can take out one, and John, you've still got to be healing. You can't not heal, okay? Break out the good healing on this occasion, including the good magica restoration. That's good. That's really good, actually. Break out the exclusive stuff. That is fine. Today, that's justified to take you out too. Good. There's not sure how we just got critical damage, but we did. So, okay, now they're a bit more grouped up. Hit another Blizzard. And no, into the group. And you... How did you fail? casting that spell. Don't fail. Now I don't have enough magic, but okay. Now we're just going around here. I feel like somehow they've got a bit more, you know, spaced out. John, seriously, just keep drinking restore health potions. This is a bloody nasty fight. And once there's that many of them, no. You can only fight like a few in a row. Honestly, I feel like, yeah, just down more of those exclusive restore magickas. Not sure where they came from, but honestly, that's fine. Now wait for them to, like, you know, bluster up a bit. Now that... Okay, this time, they resisted the magic, but we know they can't resist Emberstorm. That will do a good job, just ever so slightly, you know, wearing them down. So, go! Okay, possibly they start resisting magic after, like, the first death or something. Because you were definitely not resisting that last time. So down you go. Down you go too. Two of them are actually dead. That is excellent news. So you... Okay, they have a chance to resist a magic, by the looks of it. Are you going to be dead as well? Can we finish you off before your friends show up? Take you out if we can. Bloody hell. Sometimes the physics goes a bit wonky. If, you know, you jump at the same time as they hit you. You're on your own right now. That is good. That's another life off you. Take out you while she's getting back up again. Take out you. Now it's kind of one-on-one, which is... No, it's not one-on-one anymore. No, it's not. Okay, just keep drinking the potions. 2-on-1 I'm okay with. Just... And bloody hell, they're all... Well, the journal updated, despite the fact that, you know, I've not actually won. That one keeps getting up. Okay, bloody hell, that was a nasty fight. Also, you got involved for no good reason. Oh, but then again, maybe not for no reason. Strange seeds. You were the person standing in the center, weren't you? Would I like to plant them? I mean, sure. I guess this soil will do, why not? Oh, and by sheer coincidence, this fight basically ended right next to the tree stone. Complete utter coincidence there, but a very convenient one, so, okay. With that, all 6 things have been reunited. I am now officially Ivar Reborn or whatever. Oh, and I tell you what, while I'm going back to the Skull Village, there's a couple of things I can actually check in on. Well, okay, I was about to say we could go back to, you know, the meat hall to pick up my armor that should be done by now. But also it turns out the good beast is actually still here, just hanging out nearby. Excuse me, I was having a moment with the good beast, actually. Okay, good beast, you can eat that berserker, that's fine. Time to see just how good this guy's armor actually is. So, okay, Snow Bear left a gauntlet. Armor rating is 92 versus, okay, Daedric is 154. That's 15 weight, which is heavy. This is 4 weight and medium, so a lot lighter. And it does come with a resist to frost of 5%, which is, I mean, fine. But the problem is, that means I can't put another enchantment on it, though, ooh. Is that what that means? Because there's plenty of bits of armor with multiple enchantments on them, so... I don't know. Maybe you can put multiple enchantments on the same thing. I have no idea, actually. But yeah, I think we'll be keeping our Daedric gear. The Snow Bear stuff isn't good enough to displace that, unfortunately. Now, thing number 2, as we head further and further north, I'm like 90% sure that, yeah, just beyond the lake, I've seen the 2 people that woman in the cave was talking about. Like, you know, her husband and his lover. They were somewhere around here, nearby to that weird house where no one would speak to me. Here we go. You 2, right here. So, step 1, let's say hello to Brandy. Let me introduce you to Erna. She and I have a lover my wife would never understand, so... Okay, it feels like there might not be another side to this story, or anything of that nature. This guy's just decided he doesn't care about his wife, and wants to date this woman instead, so, okay. What about you, Erna the Quiet? Have you met my lover, Brandy? Okay, the problem we've got here is, I feel like if I try and kill Erna the Quiet, Brandy is not gonna be delighted. Oh, and just to confirm, by the way, right, that creature down in the cave, the Graal, it's a known creature. Yeah, I think these were mentioned long ago, actually, now I think about it. Found in caves, seriously, they are not bloody kidding. Curiously, though, best as I could tell, there's nothing I could say to either of them to discuss, you know, their affair, Kjolver, back in the cave, anything. So, right, it's either kill this woman or just walk away and don't do this. But I feel like if I kill you, you're probably going to object, though. Okay. Can't help but notice, Brandy, that you're wearing those same spiky shoulder things I'm currently wearing. And those are actually pretty bloody good, in terms of, yeah, weight versus armor rating. So in theory, I might be very, very willing to swap out my greaves for a set of those instead. Okay. This potentially could be very, very interesting, in fact. So, right. You're not a good person, because you're cheating on your wife. So, if I kill this woman, because your wife told me to, and you attack me, which you probably will, I can kill you as well. Kjolver back in the cave will probably not be thrilled about that. Maybe just don't mention that to her, actually. Right, just take you out, beautiful. He immediately goes for me. That's true, though. Oh, blimey. You, sir, are not kidding about, are you, though? Fortunately, you've fallen over, and my shield is doing a good job. In fact, he didn't even get a single hit in. Right, so you're dead. I could have just calmed him, couldn't I? Probably yes, now I think about it. So, okay. What we've got now is a full flipping set of Nordic mail. That is nice. So, yeah, that is a heavy 127. I've got ebony right now. Not even as good. So those could just be taken off. We'll put on the new Nordic mail. That is better for my overall armor. I think I'm already wearing those on my feet, actually. Have we got a matching set here? Yep, we've got a matching set. Now, the gauntlets would be inferior to what I've already got. All I'm really gaining there is weight, which I don't really need. I've got 500 carry capacity, so that's fine. And the chest piece is good as well, but that's where I'm wearing, yes, hang about, the ebony mail, or if I need a magic resistance, yeah, the Saviour's hide. So, okay. The rest of this I don't really need so much, actually. And yeah, the helmet too is really nice, actually, but not as good as the helm I've got, and the benefits of this thing are just too good to turn down. And yes, the journal does confirm, maybe we just don't tell Kjolver about how Brandir died. The point is, take her, yes, apparently a very distinctive ring, and next time we're on this side of the world, we can turn that over to What's-Her-Face, though, okay, she might well figure out what's going on herself, and if she does, she might well attack me. Because the only reason she did this was because she wanted her husband back, and I've kind of killed the husband, so... Okay, maybe I just shouldn't have done this at all, because I feel like now everybody's going to end up dead, and if I just hadn't done anything, nobody would have ended up dead. Still, weapons away, I have done the job they wanted me to do, and... hang on, which house was the shamans? Was it you around the back over here somewhere? Here we go, right here at, yes, the back corner of the town, so, coursed, job flipping done. And he is very satisfied. The ritual's complete, oneness flows, can you hear it in the trees? Do you feel the humming of the living land? So, right, this wasn't just, you know, a thing they wanted me to do as a symbolic penance. Apparently, this is literally tied to a type of nature magic these guys have control over, so they might now be literally stronger than they were a second ago. Oh, also, turns out Erna had a house right here in Skarl, containing a note where, yeah, she's written to Brandir saying, come find me, we'll talk about our future, and freedom from your shrew of a wife, so... okay, I feel less bad about her being dead now. Meanwhile, back with the chieftain, you've completed the ritual of the gifts, and I'm impressed by your efforts. But there's more to be done. You've shown a certain loyalty to the Skarl, and it surprises me. Tradition dictates that you should now hold this, the Mace of Ivar Stonesinger. This is a treasure of the skull that I do not relish giving to an outsider. Still, you have earned it. For now. But now it's time to prove your wisdom. So okay, I just got given a mace. Now that is presumably a blunt weapon like every other mace, but it comes from Blood Moon. So surely that's gotta be pretty good. And okay, by doing that, I've convinced him my heart is one with the skull, but my mind needs to be as well. To that end, I would have you investigate a crime. It involves 2 skull, and your actions may determine their fate. So okay, Engar Icemane has been accused of theft. His accuser, Rigmore Halfhand, claims that Icemane stole furs from his house. These furs were indeed found in Icemane's residence. The skull do not take such things lightly. We have little, and each is given according to his need. This offence is punishable by exile or sacrifice to the wolves. Icemane will surely choose the wolves. Now speak with the skull, find out what you can, then report your findings to me, so the guilty may be punished appropriately. So, okay. It sounds like there's 2 questions here. 1, is the supposedly guilty person actually guilty? 2, yeah, how should they be punished? Oh, bloody hell, the mace is apparently quite a big thing. 'Cause it weighs a cocking 90, but, oh. 30 to 90 on chop or slash. The Skull Crusher only goes up to 60. And on top of that, it's cocking a one-handed too. Like, I was assuming that was bound to be two-handed with that much damage, but no. You can use that with a shield as well. And okay, for the time being, I'm also going to leave a Blood Skull right here. The fact that, yeah, picking that up generated an ambush and a journal entry makes me think sooner or later, someone's going to be asking after that thing. So, when they do, remember, I've left it here in the Skull Village. That's easy to remember. Blood Skull, Skull Village. Oh, and I tell you what, that looks pretty badass, actually. I could deal with that. Still, I would say with an incredible new weapon in hand, how about we call it a pot there? But next time... Right, we've got a crime to investigate right here in the Skull Village. And once we've taken care of that, I'm guessing it'll be time to nip back down south and do a bit more work pertaining to Raven Rock 2. So hopefully you join me for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Morrowind. Thank you very much, and goodbye. So okay, I've been outwitted by a butterfly and beaten up by a fish.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I didn't steal anything! I'm sorry, I touched the shoes while I was shoe shopping! Okay, I feel like I may have just, walked in on something. What about this person? Can we torture this person?